The U.S. Coast Guard says debris from the Titan has been brought to the surface from the ocean floor.
The 5 men inside the Titan submersible are dead.
The arrogance and the hubris that sent that ship to its doom is exactly the same thing that sent those people in that sub to their fate.
On June 18th, 2023, a group of 5 people set out to view the wreck of the Titanic in a submersible called Titan. Titan, a submersible operated by OceanGate, an American tourism and expeditions company, imploded during its descent in the North Atlantic Ocean. The submersible was carrying 5 people, including a pilot, a co-pilot, and 3 tourists. The passengers were all experienced divers and had been training for the expedition for months. What if you were one of the occupants there? Let's see. Communication with Titan was lost 1 hour and 45 minutes into its dive. Authorities were alerted when it failed to resurface at the scheduled time later that day. A search lasting nearly 80 hours was conducted by the US Navy and OceanGate. The search area was informed by the USN's sonar detection of an acoustic signature consistent with an implosion around the time communications with the submersible ceased. A remotely operated underwater vehicle, or ROV, discovered a debris field containing parts of Titan about 500 meters or 1,600 feet from the bow of the Titanic. The debris field included the submersible's pressure hull, which had been crushed inward. This suggests that the pressure hull had imploded while Titan was descending, resulting in the instantaneous deaths of all 5 occupants. The cause of the implosion is still under investigation. However, it is possible that the submersible was subjected to too much pressure as it descended. The Titanic lies at a depth of about 12,500 feet, or 3,800 meters, and the pressure at that depth 1,500 times the pressure at sea level. It is also possible that there was a structural flaw in the pressure hull that caused it to fail. It is necessary to acknowledge the brave men who were there inside the submarine. Shahzada Dawood, 48, Suleiman Dawood, 19, Hamish Harding, 58, Paul Henry Nergule, 77, and Stockton Rush, 61. Shahzada Dawood was a Pakistani-British businessman of the Dawood Hercules Corporation. Suleiman Dawood, the son of Shahzada Dawood, who was a student at the University of Strathclyde, Suleiman was terrified of going on the trip but wanted to please his father. Hamish Harding was a British businessman, aviator, and space tourist. He was the founder of the company Explore.org, which produces and broadcasts online documentaries about the natural world. Paul Henry Nergule, a French oceanographer and explorer, he was the founder of the company Deep Ocean Exploration and Research, or DOER. And the 5th one was Stockton Rush, an American businessman and the CEO of OceanGate, the company that operated the Titan submersible. The deaths of the 5 members of the Titan were a tragedy, and their loss is felt by many. They were all experienced divers and explorers who were passionate about exploring the depths of the ocean. Their deaths are a reminder of the dangers of deep-sea diving, but they also highlight the bravery of those who risk their lives to explore the world's oceans. If you were one of the members in Titan, you would have been part of a historic expedition to view the wreck of the Titanic. You would have been trained for months in preparation for the dive, and you would have been excited to be a part of such an important mission. As you descended in the submersible, you would have felt the pressure increase as you got closer to the ocean floor. You would have seen the darkness of the ocean depths and the vastness of the sea. You would have been filled with awe and wonder as you approached the Titanic, the most famous shipwreck in the world. However, your journey would have come to an abrupt end when the submersible imploded. You would have died instantly, along with the other 4 members of the expedition. Your deaths would have been a tragedy, but they would also have been a reminder of the dangers of deep-sea diving. Despite the tragedy, your death would have also been a testament to your bravery. You would have been willing to risk your life to explore the depths of the ocean and to view the wreck of the Titanic. Your death would have been a loss to the diving community and to the world. After hearing all this, a question will probably arise in your head. Are there any chances that I will survive? Unfortunately, according to some scientific sources, the chances of survival in a submersible implosion are very slim. When the pressure hull of a submersible implodes, it is crushed inwards with immense force. This would cause severe injuries or death to anyone inside the submersible. In the case of Titan, the debris field found by the ROV included the submersible's pressure hull, which had been crushed inwards. This suggests that the pressure hull had imploded while Titan was descending, resulting in the instantaneous death of all 5 occupants. But we have the right to assume that the submarine is just missing, which means the occupants could be alive somewhere. The Titan submersible disappeared in 2023, and some people have speculated that the disappearance was due to the curse of the Titanic. Do you think so? Comment down below. If you enjoyed watching this video, give it a thumbs up. Next day we will meet you with yet more unique content. Till then, adieu.